So in your post-game interview right after you beat Team Liquid, you told Avali that this is maybe the happiest day of your life. Why is that? And do you still feel that way now?
Yeah, so going into this week, I just wanted revenge on TL because we performed like super poorly in the first time we versed them. It was like a complete one-sided game. We kind of just like rolled over, didn't like show what we had. So just going in, like us being able to play our game to like pretty high standard and then just being able to take a win felt so good because I don't know, it was my first time ever playing versus or like getting a win versus my former team because I've been on TL before for like 2 years, so it felt really nice to just get that.
I ask a lot of players how it feels to face their old team, and a lot of them say like, it happens, like I don't really care. But for you, it's kind of important. You've mentioned it a lot. What makes it so important to you?
Yes, so I saw myself staying on TL for like majority of my career. Like I really enjoyed the organization. I really just like they picked me up when I was 17, so I kind of just like grew up there. It was like kind of like family. So all the staff, all the players, like on and off, like I got along with everyone, and I thought I kind of had like a long-term like plan to like stay there for a good amount of time. So when I did get removed, it kind of sucked, but just getting the win makes me feel like accomplished in a way because I don't know, getting replaced does suck, but being able to beat the person you got replaced by is a really good feeling.
You called this perhaps the happiest day of your life. What moments kind of would challenge this one for that spot?
Oh, um, yeah, I think it's close to me just getting my first offer in LCS because I kind of like sacrificed everything when I was around like 16 to 17. Like I kind of just like slacked around in school, like focused purely on league. And then once I got an LCS offer, it was like I finally did it. It's just like it was really insane. So I think somewhere similar to that.
So your old teammate Piglet, you said a lot that he's someone you really looked up to for a while. Now he's in academy. From your perspective, like what factors kind of ended up to that, which I think is surprising for a lot of people.
Yeah, so I think Piglet's main goal is just to stay in NA till he gets residency, is from what I believe is pretty accurate because once he does become NA resident, I think a lot of teams will want him because he's a really good player. He had some difficulties like integrating with the team and like figuring out his role, but even when Teal was struggling, he was doing all he could to like be the leader, be the shot caller, like pick up a lot of slack. And I think if he just stays level headed and has the passion he had when he like won worlds, then I think it'd be like a really good AD carry again.
What do you think was the most important thing that he taught you?
Um, yeah, Piglet had a really just smart way of thinking about lane allocations and just understanding where he needs to be on the map. So his decisiveness was really just on point. He kind of just knew where he had to go always, and I kind of like took that upon myself to like know where I should be at every stage of the game, no matter what. And then it just makes your team function better if you just know what you're doing. Because when I came in as like a 17-year-old not playing on a team before, it's like there's a lot of things you have to catch up on. So this learning from him like definitely helped me grow faster.
So we saw Impact pick up Sion today. A little strange. Why do you think he ran that?
Yeah, so Sion has an okay matchup in the Gnar because 1 through 10, he just wins lane. He has way more damage. He has better items early because just how tanks work, their items are just way cheaper. So you just kind of spike early and then you fall off as the game goes on. And as you saw, he got like pretty much past like 30 minutes, he's like a useless champion. That's kind of what Sion does. If you don't snowball the game and like win early, then he just like falls over and becomes a tank that has bad CC.
Some people lightly speculated that maybe Liquid didn't take this matchup as seriously as they should have. Do you feel like that was a factor in your guys' win today, or did it really come from somewhere else?
I really don't think TL like took it lightly. They probably were super confident and like in their heads they probably thought we were a free win because I think a lot of teams think that right now. But honestly, it's just on us to stick to our own game because if people are thinking about us and if we just play like a game of League of Legends, we all played for a lot of years. Like League can go either way. It's not like if you're extremely better, you're going to take every win, especially in best of one. So as long as we play our game and just play slow and just be like a normal game, then we can win as long as they make mistakes as well.
But there does seem to be a trend of Golden Guardians improving because you recently beat 100 Thieves. Today you beat Team Liquid. for you in game, what feels different between you guys winning now and before when you were less winning?
Yeah, I think a lot of us were just not put into roles. We just didn't understand what each of us had to do in the team. Like at first we tried to have like Contractz and High be like the main shot callers, and then as it like went on, it's like more me being more vocal, and on top of High, like we like feed information, we make most of the late game plans together. So it's not like all on High to make one decision. It's kind of like we talk about it, we make a decision as a whole, and then we kind of execute on it. And I think that takes a lot of pressure off High, because if you just put it in the driver's seat to make every decision for the team, it's pretty stressful for you, especially if you make the wrong decision. So having someone to lean on, I think, helps him. And I think everyone's just finding their like footing and role in the team, and it's just meshing better overall.
So has Contractz sort of stepped back in the shot calling? Because I remember on C9 he didn't feel super comfortable with that as well.
Yeah, so he's super smart about the game. Like he has a lot of good insights. Like he can make like really second decisions, but in terms of like being like the decisive, like we do this now, like he isn't like that voice. Like he doesn't have that like emphasis on it. So he just like gives us information that leads us to making a good plan, and then me and High are the ones that speak up the most and like pull people around, because we have like the loudest voices on the team.